verdict in the Patz murder trial after a second day of deliberations. The jury did ask for another chance to hear the testimony of the suspect's ex-wife. CBS 2's Jessica Schneider has covered the trial since it began in January and reports on today's developments.
The jury sent the note at 11 o'clock this morning. It read in part, "We, the jury, request all defendants' medical records," and a readback of Daisy's entire testimony. Daisy is Daisy Rivera, the first wife of Pedro Hernandez. They first met when she was 16 and married soon after. But she says before they wed in 1982, Hernandez told her he had a dark secret he needed to share. The court reporter read Daisy's testimony. He was somewhere in New York and someone approached him. He never said his name. He said he was a young man, a white guy, a person. This person approached him and he felt violated. He's telling me he strangled him and he put him in the dumpster and he covered him with plastic bags, or he threw something over him, over the body. Daisy gave no other details and never told police until Hernandez was arrested in 2012 and the two were already divorced. Hernandez told several people versions of this same story in the 70s and 80s, but defense lawyers argue the inconsistencies prove he's delusional. Hernandez's current wife and daughter, Becky, sat in court for the second day, anxiously awaiting a verdict from the jury.
There's a lot for them to go over. This was a 10-week trial, and I didn't expect them to go into the room, look at each other, and walk back out.
54-year-old Pedro Hernandez is charged with 2 counts of murder and 1 count of kidnapping for the disappearance of 6-year-old Patz on May 25, 1979. Hernandez was turned into police by a family member in 2012 and then confessed to police after 7 hours of interrogation. His lawyers argue the confession was coerced and unreliable because of his mental illness. Jurors also reheard testimony from Daisy Rivera saying she had found Patz's missing poster in Pedro Hernandez's things when they were still married. But she says Hernandez told her he only had the poster because he worked at the bodega near where went missing. In Lower Manhattan, Jessica Schneider, CBS 2 News.
And just before they were sent home for the night, the jurors also asked for clarification on the law regarding confessions to police. They will be back tomorrow morning.